welcome back to my channel. As you will have seen, we went to a massive antique shop a couple of weeks ago and I did pick up a few things which I'm very excited to show you. They are all sewing related and knitting related. I didn't actually get any trinkets or crockery or anything like that. There were so many. Oh, Nessie's coming to say hello. Come on then. No, just wants to announce herself. There were so many beautiful things, but my lack of cupboard space stopped me from picking up too many teacups. Right, on with what I got. First of all, I wanted to show you this really lovely piece of fabric that I managed to find. They had loads of scraps, and I had to hunt for a good bit before I found anything that was usable. I will also put a close-up of it as well, but it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful border print. You coming on my knee or what you doing? Not sure. She's not sure. She's just going to sit here. I'm not sure if you can see her, but she's down here. This is a beautiful border print. I really love the colours. There's such a pretty pink in the border. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I would really like to make a dress, but it is quite narrow and it's a border print, which makes it a wee bit harder, but I have got a decent amount. I've got maybe, I need to actually measure it, but I think it's almost 3 meters looking at it. So that's a decent amount, even though it is border print. So we'll see. I also thought it would make a really nice quilted project bag for my knitting. I thought maybe you could have this lovely bit on the outside and then the kind of plainer bit on the inside as a lining. So I'm going to see. I think even if I make a dress, I will still have a few scraps. So hopefully I'll be able to make both those things. If worst case scenario, I will just make a skirt and then a project bag, and that will still be lovely. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. What would you make out of this beautiful fabric? That would be helpful as well. I am undecided, but I'm going to have to think about it. I'd like to make something before the end of summer because I think it's not super lightweight, so it could transition into autumn with a few layers. And I just want to make something out of it because it's really pretty. Right, on to what else I found. In the shop, they had 3 big crates full of knitting magazines, old knitting magazines, old Burda magazines, and also a few books and things. And I picked up 2 Burdas. One is from 1991, and this one is in Polish, which is super useful for me because I'm learning Polish, so it will be really good to get vocabulary out of this. Amazingly, both the Burdas, they have the patterns still in them. I mean, I've always been a bit scared to make something from a Burda magazine because if you've used a Burda, you'll know the pattern, to trace off the patterns, they're all overlaid, and it even just looking at it now just makes my eyes go crazy. I'm not sure how you would ever find pieces that you use, but there are some lovely patterns in these, and I don't know, maybe I will be brave and try and figure it out for one of these. So the Polish one is from 1991. And then I also found one, this is in German, I think, and this is from September 1987. So this is nearly as old as me. So that's pretty cool. There are some really great patterns in here too. And again, it came complete with all the pattern sheets, which is amazing. So yeah, it's really cool. It was a really lucky find. I just picked up a couple because I didn't want to raid them too much, and I didn't know how much I'm actually going to use them, but they're such a nice thing to have. So I picked up a couple that for me had really interesting patterns in them. So maybe I might be able to make something out of them at one stage. And then I also found a couple of, they had this series in there called Mała Diana. They are knitting magazines and they're really cool. And I actually really like the patterns with the different textures and things. I think like maybe if you didn't make it in such different yarns, and I think it could still look nice. I mean, I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Maybe without the shoulder pads. I think maybe I would leave off the shoulder pads. But let me see if I can show you this cream one that's on the cover. Because I think, because you can see the layout of where all the different sections of the textures are. So it's in here, and I just think actually it would kind of look really nice. Just maybe in like, I don't know, the same kind of yarn and maybe not so fluffy. I think like this looks like almost like one of those eyelash yarns in some of the sections, which is a bit crazy, but I just think like it has kind of quite a cool shape, so I might give that a go. They're all I think they're all knitted in pieces rather than in the round. So you can actually see without the decorations on here. And it is quite a nice pattern. So I don't know, we'll see. I like them, and I thought that some of the designs are really fun, even though they're very snazzy. And they also have some stitch dictionaries in here as well. So you've got a couple of cable patterns with the little charts, which are always useful to see, and it's good for vocabulary for me as well. So that's all pretty cool. So I was really happy to pick these up. And then lastly, I got a book on embroidery as well. So again, it's just really useful to see the designs for inspiration and also for the vocabulary as well. So it's really exciting. This is a really pretty book. There's some lovely things in here as well. So I feel that I did really well from my trip, and I feel really lucky to have found so many treasures to keep for inspiration and just for looking through. And quickly before I go, I owe you a wee project update. So this is the Verde Vest. It's from 52 Weeks of Sweaters, which is a book by Lane Publishing. That is not how you pronounce it. I was watching somebody who is Finnish pronounce it properly, and I've forgotten how you pronounce it, so I'm going to research it and pronounce it properly in the next video. Anyway, so that's from that publisher, and this is going really well now. If you have been following along with any of my videos, you will know that this has been on quite a journey, but we're finally in smooth sailing, touch wood. It is now joined, it's in one piece. It's a very straightforward knitting until I get to the collar and the button band, so I'm just going to keep this in the background if I need something to work on while I'm watching the telly, or if I'm out and about and I want to take something with me. This will be the project because, as I said, it's just stockinette, so it's really easy to do. You don't really need much brain capacity to do it. So that is this, which means that now I can cast on Harold. And if you don't know, Harold is a little free dormouse, well, I guess he is a dormouse, but he's a mouse pattern that's also a doorstop. And he's got a wee feral jumper on him, and I can't wait to make him. But I promised myself I would join this, like, well, it's not really in the round, but join this in one piece before I started him, because I didn't want to, wanted to kind of make some progress on this. The weather might scupper my knitting plans because we're about to get a massive heat wave here. I think it's going to start tomorrow and it's going to last for a whole week and maybe a wee bit longer, so we'll see. how I go. Maybe if the fan is directly at me, I'll still manage to be able to do some knitting, which would be amazing. So keep your fingers crossed that I stay cool enough to do it. So that is all from me from this week. Thank you so much for watching along. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I am working on a sewing project now, which I'm hoping that I can squeeze in before it gets too hot as well. Let me know what your favourite thing was from my finds, and if there's any patterns that you would think, oh yeah, I definitely make that. And don't forget to let me know what you are making also in the comments. I really love hearing or seeing what people are making. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. So thanks again, and I will hopefully see you very soon with some more lovely things to show you. Take care. Bye.